Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this episode of Market Pulse for the week beginning 26 July 2021 to 01st August 2021. I am Ajit Maholi, the founder and mentor at learnpriceactiontrading.com. Request you to please go through this disclaimer. Please note that Market with Solutions LLP is not a SEBI-registered entity, advisor, or analyst. The session is purely for informational purposes to create awareness in the general public and does not constitute a recommendation or advice. All the views expressed here are personal. Okay, let's dive into the markets and see what the indices are doing. Nifty. Let me just remove all the old markings. All right, on the weekly chart and monthly chart, Nifty is trending up. The trend is still up, but for the past few weeks, as you have seen, we have been range bound. We have been range bound between around, let's say, 16,000 on the upper end to 15,600 to 15,500 on the lower end. So that range might still continue for this week. Since it's the expiry week, we could see increased volatility in the markets. So trade cautiously. Uh, the daily chart, as you see here, we have a supply area. That's the supply area on the daily chart, which is kind of now holding up. Daily supply zone, and this is the edge that is holding up on the daily. So that's a range for the daily chart. So Nifty would remain broadly in this range, but this is a very lower end of the range. Probably 15,700 could be the upper end as we go to the smaller time frame and see. So range bound trading, those who were long probably could have exited or should might have exited your longs. If not, then you could try and exit at these areas for long on the index. Since it's range bound, it's likely that we could move down again to these areas. We'll go to the smaller time frames and see to find out where our entry points for Nifty long, Nifty short for short-term incomes are going to be. So range-bound trading. So in no trading in the middle. So that's let's go to the 75-minute chart. That's a 75-minute chart here. This is the supply zone which Nifty has been reacting to. So if you take it from wick to wick, that supply zone has got tested on Friday. So if you see on Friday and probably again today it tested that supply and started coming down. Nothing doing in the middle of the range. So if you're short, continue holding your short at least up to this point first. Uh, that is going to be the first point around 15,728, and your next targets for shorts would be at this area. Now remember, this demand zone has been taken off. So if at all Nifty starts coming here, then we could see the lower end of the area getting tested again. That is 15,500. Okay, so that's going to be the range for you guys. Maybe confirmation longs at this area, or if Nifty starts moving up from the middle, confirmation longs at this area. But again, if you go long here, you will not have enough reward to risk ratio. Nifty will remain range bound between 16,000 to at least 15,600 for this week, since it's going to be an expiry week. Okay, so if you are in shorts, you can continue taking it down, and if you are aggressive, you can take a look at this area around 15,840, 850 to again re-enter into some shorts for a quick 2:1 target up to 1730. All right, so that's the outlook for Nifty for this week. Bank Nifty. Now, Bank Nifty is a little bit weaker as compared to Nifty. Nifty went all the way to the upper range on the daily, but Bank Nifty has not been able to go even to the middle of the range. So that's where we have. Let me just delete these. Okay, so that's the range for Bank Nifty overall on the weekly, 36,800, or let's say 37,000 to 31,300. That will be the broad range for Nifty for the weekly chart. On the daily chart, what do we have? So on the daily chart, we are again at the lower end of the range. But remember, Nifty has come all the way here, but Bank Nifty failed to move. But today it did show some strength after going all the way again low, tried to test the lows that it had hit on Friday and moved up nicely, giving a new high. So it looks like Bank Nifty might move up a little bit, which can also take Nifty again to the retest of that supply zone. So range bound, but can move up a little bit. But let's take a look at the supply demands on the smaller time frame. So that is where probably Bank Nifty could head to at the most. But on the 75-minute chart, all the gains towards the end got sold off. So we were not able to go beyond this area of supply here on the Bank Nifty. Let me show you that supply. That's the supply zone on Bank Nifty. So we've breached it, but are still holding that supply zone on the 75-minute chart. At the most, it can go and hit probably before coming down. Lower end buy area is only advisable at around 34 through 400. There are no demand zones here at this. So if you're short, maybe try to try to trail it all the way to 34,650 as your first target and 34,400 as your second target. So it looks a little weak. So we could see some pullbacks happening on Bank Nifty, Nifty both. Okay. No buying allowed till we reach the lower end. Maybe intraday shorts are possible if markets remain weaker tomorrow as well. CNXIT. Now this one gave a new high again after coming pulling back to this. It moved up from a smaller time frame demand zone, gave a new high, but again we are seeing on the daily chart rejections coming in the Nifty IT. If you see this, prices are getting rejected, so a pullback up to 29,400, 29,500 is quite possible on the IT stocks. But we'll have to wait for some more confirmation. Maybe a close below 29,850, 840 could lead you for further lower targets. But right now the trend is strong and up. So if you're holding longs, you can trail your stops and keep it. For shorts, maybe you'll need to wait for some more confirmation. For Nifty IT. Right now, there are no possibility, but individual stocks might have. Try to look for some longs, especially look at TCS or Infosys if they are offering you some reward to risk for a short-term income. CNX Pharma again today tried to it nearly gave a new high again today, but got rejected at that price. So again, this is like Nifty IT strong uptrend on all the time frames. It came down to our area of demand zone here, which we had discussed last time, probably for the Nifty Pharma started moving up, but prices are again getting rejected. So selective longs and selective shorts for this sector, the pharma sector. Shorts could target up to 14,450 and longs will only be once we come lower here. So look at individual stocks, but the trend is intact. Wait for pullbacks to go long in stronger stocks for pharma, and for shorts you'll have to wait for some more confirmation. Below 14,300 would be a good area to get into shorts for swing perspective, because that will open up higher targets on the pharma stocks. But right now trend is bullish, so no shorting. PSU Bank, tad weaker. It has hit this monthly supply zone and as well as the weekly supply zone at that point and is coming down. Now, remember on the weekly, we do have a pivot here. So this pivot might not hold too much for the PSU Bank stock. So there is a possibility that if we break this, we could accelerate faster to 2200 on the PSU banking index. Looks bearish. So any pullback, you can try to look for good shorts for to at least target this 2277 as your first target for the PSU banks. So bearish outlook for this. Wait for pullbacks to these areas. Let's say 2400, 80, 2400, 60 to 80 before you want to go short into some of the PSU bank stocks. Energy, now energy is getting further weaker. I was kind of expecting the energy sector to pull up from this weekly area of demand zone from we got a new high, but it breached it last week, that low, and today also we are seeing this week also has started on a bearish note. The next demand zone for Nifty Energy is all the way here, so stocks can pull down further lower into higher time frame demand zones. So not don't be in a hurry to go long on the energy stocks. Wait for confirmation to go long. If let's say this week it gives a low and starts moving up towards the end of the week and closes above this, then that's bullish, and then you can start initiating new positions. Otherwise we'll wait for the prices to come here and then decide. Right now, it looks like it could go down further based on the daily chart. All this demand is taken off, but we definitely will have smaller time frame demand zones stacked here. So shorts might be there for short term trades. Swing long trades will only be at these areas of demand on around 18,400. So bearish outlook on the energy stocks. Up to at least 18,800. Wait for pullbacks at these areas around 19,500 to go shorts, or look at individual stocks and their levels. Even if this does not pull up, if you have some stocks which are trading in supply zone and are likely to break down, you can go ahead and take shorts on that, and longs only below 18,400 as of now. We'll see how the whole week pans out, and then take a call next week if we need to change our stance and go aggressively bullish on these. But taking a look at the monthly and weekly, we still have some more time, some more room for the stock to for this index to move down. Now, FMCG index again, like the pharma and IT index, this is the other index that has been doing well and trending up. So it's again moving up, could move up further. Pullbacks to good areas of demand zone, you can still go long in some of the FMCG stocks. A lot of FMCG stocks are showing bullishness. So maybe at these areas, once it comes as a pullback, if let's say Nifty is going to correct and these just normally correct due to overall market correction, market pullback, you could have good opportunities to go long in some of the FMCG stocks. Um, on the long side. So bullish outlook for FMCG. They have found some nice demand zones. So this will be a very good area to go long from swing perspective around 35,700. But maybe this area of demand zone, this entire area of demand zone where there are multiple levels, could still hold and give a new high for the FMCG index. So short term long bias on the FMCG index. CNX Finance, again, similar. This is also pretty much behaving pretty much similar to Bank Nifty because most of the constituents are pretty much similar. From A lot of constituents are similar in both Bank Nifty and Finance. So range bound on the weekly at the upper end of this daily supply. So we have this daily supply here on FMCG. That's the supply, and this has been ranging. Between around 17,000, let's say, to 16,300. That's the 700-point range. But the good part is now we are at the lower end of the range and it is showing some sort of bullishness. So aggressive long opportunities can be looked at the financial services stocks. Maybe you can wait for pullback again to these areas of demand zone before going long again. So that will be a good area if it comes, or from this area it will be aggressive. This will be much better if overall market start pulling down. That will be area you can think of going into long positions for a nice target of about 16,800, because this is still range bound and that would be a stop loss. So the risk is quite small and the reward is pretty high in some of the CNX finance stocks. So take a look at that and be prepared with your trade plans in case you get opportunities tomorrow, day after tomorrow in the CNX finance stocks. CNX Auto. Now this is getting weaker further. We had discussed that auto stocks are weaker in our session, in the last two sessions. So that's the supply which is holding up and can pull down all the way. Let me just remove all these lower ones. Maybe we'll take a look at it, and this could be the area where it will pull down to. So it is more or less coming to the lower end of the range. So if you're in any auto stock shorts at around 9865, 9850 is where you could think about booking your shorts and wait for some confirmations on the daily chart to go long, because that's the area from where it could again move and remain range bound between this whole thing. So that's a good area of demand zone where you can start really getting long into some aggressively long into some uh, uh, trending stocks, some bullish trending stocks, and those are these two levels. So range bound movement, wait for it to come down here. If you're holding shorts, wait for about 9950 to book your targets. Or if we have a pullback here, this is the area again where you can get into quick short trade. So the technical, the better level is here. That's the origin of the fall, the supply zone, daily supply zone. So that will be the range now. So in case we have a pullback, you can think about going shorts up to a target of 9950 for the order stock. So on the smaller time frames, again trending down, nothing to hold it. Maybe this could give a small bounce to the supply zone, or this could become the turning point. So we'll wait for prices to hit this demand zone, because lower here you have multiple demand zones on the auto stock, so you will definitely get a bounce from in this between. But we'll have to align our auto stock long trades along with the overall broader market index to make sure that Nifty is also in demand zone and the auto stocks in demand zone, and we can go long to target first target of about 10.4 5.4, and second target would be about 10.7.4 740. So that's the outlook for auto stocks. Bearish, but we are getting to the lower end. Don't get aggressively bearish, or don't add more short positions aggressively. You can wait for pullbacks to add, but hold on to your shorts, and longs are to be awaited. That's CNX Infra, one of the again bullish sectors, though it's not bullish in the sense overall bullish, but the immediate time frame was bullish last couple of weeks. It has hit the supply zone and has started reacting. So maybe we can have some confirmation shorts in some of the infra stocks, CNX infra stocks. So possibly a move below 4435 will open up new targets on the lower end for us. So that will be target number one, and that is going to be your target number two. So very high. If you will long, maybe time to book out your short-term income longs in say, CNX Infra. The overall the swing positions can still maintain, because the overall trend is still bullish for the infra stocks, and they can still move up. But the shorter term trend has turned a little bit down. So maybe wait for new long positions at around 4380. So that's the area where you should wait for new long positions. And if you are in any short positions, that's going to be your target. So wait for longs, and maybe aggressive shorts are possible in the infra stocks. CNX Media. Now CNX Media again has hit this supply zone on the monthly. On the weekly, again, we have that nice supply zone, which has more or less broken whatever smaller time frame demand zones are there. So we could see a bigger pullback in some of the media stocks all the way up to 1620. So that could be a good swing. And yeah, so if you see, the stock could easily move up to 1620. So bearish outlook, any pullback to smaller time frames like this, here you see will be good opportunities for you to go short in some of the media stocks. That's the supply zone for some of the media stocks for first targets of 1703, and second targets will be lower, further lower at around 1620. That's going to be your second target. So good swing shorts are possible in this sector, because we have some confirmation of demand breaking, and further more room available on the higher time frame charts. So swing shorts possible. So bearish outlook on the media stocks. CNX Realty. CNX Realty again, superstar for the last I mean, it held on to all its gains at the last, so it's sort of forming a base candle. So last week was a base candle after a nice strong up move. This week has just started with slight bearish outlook after giving a new high. But remember, we are in higher time frame supply for the realty stocks, so we'll wait for some more confirmation to go shorts. So we could have short-term income shorts and swing shorts. For swing shorts, we'll have to wait for prices to break this demand zone, and then we can have higher targets for swing shorts. But right now, this could still be bullish areas for us to go long in the realty stocks. So that's about 360. So let's not think about shorts in this. Wait for pullbacks for longs, and short-term income shorts are possible once we move down here. That's the area. Once the realty stocks start going below, the index starts going below 390, new targets could be open up on the lower end. That's 368, where we can initiate new long positions on the realty stocks. So right now, We are at the top end of the range, so time to book out your FNO positions if you have, and wait for some confirmation to go short for short-term income targets. Mid cap, yeah, consolidating again on the weekly chart after giving new highs. Strong bullish trend, but daily has again shown us some weakness after hitting this rally-based drop supply zone. It has started to retrace back. So once if it starts moving down, we could have higher targets for the mid cap stock. So it does look a little bearish, the mid cap stock. So we could target at least. Let me show you now. That's not the demand zone. That's going to be the area that we can target for shorts. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's the demand zone. So we are at the top end of the range. We had confirmation earlier. This fall had given us the confirmation. This is the retracement to that supply zone. So a bigger room for the mid cap stocks to fall down. So if you get a pullback to let's say around this area, you can get aggressively short in some of the mid cap stocks, which have given you confirmation to go short for a nice target of 27,000. So bearish outlook and a good profit margin available in some of the mid cap stocks based on the index. Small cap index. Now this is again trending up and is still holding up its highs, but again. Uh, just like the mid cap index, it has started showing some bearish pressure at the top end of the range. It's at an all time high stock. So be cautious with longs in the small cap index. Any further move down below 10,300, you can look at aggressive selling opportunities in some of the mid cap stocks all the way to maybe 10,000. 400 because this a lot of so that could be your first target, and that is what is going to be your second target. So bigger profit margin available in the small cap stocks as well. So be cautious on the long side, avoid aggressive longs, because if you see prices are getting rejected, it's better to probably book out your longs, and I mean your trading longs, and maybe look at good shorting opportunities once we go below 10,370. So again, bearish outlook. So a lot of sectors are showing some bearish pressures. Metal index again is moving up slowly. It's bullish on the higher time frames, trending up nicely. On the weekly, again, it's range bound, but we have come all the way to the upper end of the range. So we need to be cautious with our longs for this. Though there is not great supply, it could even further move up. So those who are long should try to protect profits by trailing the stop loss in the income positions, swing positions, cash positions. You can still hold on because it's just oscillating between these two key areas of demand and supply. So at the upper end, cautious about longs unless we take this. So once we take this off, new longs can be initiated. Otherwise, longs will be at the lower end of the range at around 5100. Confirmation shorts possible in some of the metal stocks on the Nifty metal stocks, because we are at the upper end of the range from where we had a nice fall. So that's the supply zone that I think might still hold up and push some of the metal stocks down further. So that will be the range. All right, for the metal stocks. Uh, the last one, India VIX. India VIX is, we discussed India VIX last time that it is at the lower end of the range from where it had shot up. So that is the range from where it started to move up. We are at that area. So very low volatility conditions, not good for markets when they are at the peak. This can rise up all the way up to 16.5. So be cautious on longs on the index. Nifty could start coming down. One, if this starts moving up all the way to that, we could see the index moving down to its key areas of demand again at around 15,600 to 15,500. So cautious approach on the index. I mean, especially the long positions. If you have some aggressive shorts, keep holding or continuing with strict stop loss for higher reward to risk ratios. All right. I hope you like the session. Till next week, have a happy trading week. Thank you.